This video gives you an overview of recording animal events in CRV myHERD on the PC. The details of animal events vary slightly, so this video will explain features across a number of different events. All animal events are under the myHERD heading in the navigation bar. When you open an event, the current day will be selected by default. To change the date, you can click the plus or minus buttons to adjust backwards and forwards one day at a time, or you can click on the date and select the day you want from the calendar. Next, select the stock to record the event against. You can select an entire group of animals by opening the stock list filter, selecting the group from the list, then clicking the checkbox next to the group name above the search bar. If you make a mistake, you can click the checkbox again to remove the animals from the selection. You can use the search bar to search for individual animals. You can search the stock list to find animals by VID, the last set of digits in the birth ID, or the last 6 digits of the EID number. Select the animal you want from the list to add it to the event at the top of the selection. You can also upload a tag file to select all animals matching those in that file. You can remove an animal from the event by mousing over the animal on the selection and clicking the red X at the end of the row. Fill in the other fields for the event you're recording. Fields with a red asterisk must be filled in. You can attach a photo or file to the event by clicking Attach a photo or file. You can drag and drop a file into this box, or you can search for the file from your computer or the doc/image library on your farm. Once you've selected the file, click OK. Once you've filled in all the details, at the bottom of the page, click Save and Record Another if you want to record another of the same type of event, or Save and Finish. Once the event is saved, you can record a different event with the same selection of animals, or record another of the same type of event. Depending on your permissions, the event may require approval. If it does, you can see it in the list of pending transactions. Otherwise, you can see it in the calendar. This explains the general process of recording an animal event. We will now look at some of the differences in the recording process for certain animal events. In some events, such as recording health treatments, there are additional details at the top of the event above the animal selection that need to be filled in. The rest of the process is similar. When recording a run or bull mating event, you select animals differently. There is one selection box for cows and one for bulls. Unselected animals in your stock list show on the left. Animals you have selected to be in this event move to the selection box on the right. You can filter the list on the left by stock class or age. Once you've set up some filters, you can select all animals on the filtered list by clicking Select All. Remove all selected animals from the event by clicking Remove Selection. You can use the search bar to search by VID, birth ID, or EID number. Select an individual animal by clicking the arrow next to it. Remove an individual animal from the selection by clicking the X next to it. Once you've selected the animals you want in this event, click Save. In some animal events, such as DIY mating event, you can copy down information recorded against one selected animal to all other selected animals in the event. To do this, click the arrow next to the field heading you want to copy down. For events with many fields, you can copy down all fields at once by clicking the double arrows at the end of the table. When you add an animal to these events, it will pick up the details of the one below them on the list. If you record weight, body condition scores, or pregnancy test results, the system has been set up to make data entry quicker and easier. When you add an animal to the event, the cursor will automatically move into the data entry field for that animal, so that you can enter the data. You can press the Enter key to return the cursor to the search box and search for another animal. This makes data entry quicker when recording these events. You now have an overview of how to record animal events in CRV myHERD.